I've got Steve Daniel here, coach of the QAFL side, to take on the VAFA this weekend. So, Steve, last training session tonight, how did the guys go?
Look, they were super, and it's quite exciting at the moment, so we're really looking forward to it, and I really reckon they're looking forward to the challenge. So they're pretty crisp tonight. The enthusiasm was certainly up, as you expect it to be, and I think they're really waiting for the opportunity to play against, a real quality side in Victoria.
And you've picked your final 25 who'll be playing in the game on the weekend.
That's correct, yep.
And what do you think we can expect from the QAFL side?
Oh, look, one thing I can promise you right now, we're going to get effort. It's the biggest thing I suppose we've been looking at. With effort comes intensity. We want to make sure that we're really in the game. We're coming up against a super outfit, so we've got to make sure that our effort intensity is really there. And most importantly, we spoke about tonight, is the boys, really do come to play and realise the opportunity that they do have representing Queensland, and that we do with great spirit and dignity. And
it's still pretty warm up here, and you're playing on a big ground. There'll be a lot of running on the weekend. Do you think that'll help your guys?
Well, we're certainly hoping it will. So, of course, the Picks probably aren't used to the heat at the moment down there in winter, so I'm sure it'll be a bit cold. So, look, we're obviously hoping that might play into our hands a little bit, and it is a big ground, as you touched on. So we're hoping that we give ourselves a real good opportunity here, and we make the most of the things like the heat and the big ground up here. But look, down there they play in the VAFA, they play on quality big grounds. I had a look at them when they played against the Eastern Football League there at Princess Park in Carlton, and they certainly played quite well on that ground. That's quite big too. So I don't think the ground will have too much of an advantage for us, but I was certainly hoping that the heat might. But we'll wait and see how it goes.
Yeah, and they're obviously a quality side. They beat the EFL pretty well when they played them a couple of months ago. What are you expecting from the VAFA?
Look, they're just a quality side. They've got some really good players. Tommy Roach and Joel Rice, come to mind straight away. And Will Tardif, he's a terrific player. And I suppose the list goes on. They really are quality, and they're really well coached. They're a very well drilled side, and we can't help but forget. But they've already played a couple of games together. This group, they're very well bonded, and look, they're going to be
How much of a difference do you think that'll make?
It'll make a massive difference. It certainly will. They played a game in the pre-season. I think it was about March when they played in the competition down there, and they beat the Eastern Football League. And they're going to be really tough. Yeah.
But you're looking forward to getting out there?
We certainly are. The boys are. Why wouldn't we? So when you come up against a super side like that, you really got to grab the opportunity, don't you? And I know there's a lot of boys, they aren't the big names that I suppose the Victorians have got in their squad at the moment, but this is an opportunity for our boys to stand up and put their hand up and be noticed. So we touched on earlier today, there'll be a lot of people there actually watching them, and the way they want to be perceived as an individual, and I suppose us as a squad, when it's really important. And after games like this, you can get a reputation. There's no doubt about that at all. I remember a couple of years back when I was coaching the Queensland side against Victoria, and there was a bloke running around, Isaac Smith, on the wing. It was just super, and we all know now he plays at the Hawthorn Footy Club. Goes all right, and he's a premiership player. So, there's opportunities there. Who knows who will be there watching? And, a couple of our boys, we're hoping certainly put their hand up and say, look, I'm up for the challenge, and we get some really good footy out of them.
Yeah, let's hope they do. Thanks, Steve. Good luck.
Absolute pleasure.